crowd into a frenzy and is working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Groupers offense will have the football first, and they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. Some kind of deception going against this secondary.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Groupers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's swapped. It's a turnover on downs. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, you know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game winner.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Any speculation about Ryan Day's future, even after the loss to was patently ridiculous, but now they've won the national championship and he is safe in the toast of the town, at least until they play Michigan.
No doubt. Toast of the town till the next game. Obviously, high standards in Columbus. They won a national championship. Palmer, they got hot, absolutely scorching hot last year down the stretch at the right time.
And they have one of the most exciting players in all of college football in Jared.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They grab the early lead.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he doinked it off the right upright. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Handoff to the lone back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get outside. Makes a stop in the... He'll lose 4. And the Groupers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Now on the option. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Looking for space. It's Craig. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That is no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the toss. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
This time he's got his man. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Has to throw this off his back foot. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boy. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One thing thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Ole Miss. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. The play action fake. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Sayin. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Right on target this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Tate.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Grab near the marker, it's Graham. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down. The defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Rides to back on the option, the give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the out. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Using his legs, it's Peoples. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. They'll go to the ground. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Slithers into space. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's complete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Now this offense is back on the field. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, and you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the groupers line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. 3:25. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peoples. And that one did not work.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down and try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Maryland is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option. The pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Trying to get the corner. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team has shown early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on second down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the groupers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. This team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason,